Welcome back to the Fated Clash Tournament. The day has finally come. We've reached the apex, the final fight of the Fated Clash, determining who will come away the victor of the 6 Fated ones. On one end, we've got the battered, the bruised, and the victorious, currently, Rezael, wielded by yours truly. On the other end, we've got the last of the contestant remaining, the charismatic and perhaps enigmatic Welstra, piloted by David. This tournament has been an interesting one, mostly boiling down to a boss rush for dear Rezael here, but still one with a lot of good contention, good plays, good back and forth, and good strategy used by both players, and I have no doubt that that's going to continue for this final climactic battle. You ready to get going?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm going first. Stand up. Vanguard. Wings of Aspiration, Soel.
Blitz Chief Mechanic Watton.
Alright. Draw. I discard Painkiller Angel and will ride into Patrol of Gusts Ventesta, getting ourselves the Enagi Generita. Pass.
Send and draw. Discard. And ride. Get a generator. Whenever it wants to.
Did you remember to ask politely?
And draw one off starter. Attack for 8.
No. Over to pass.
Right.
Ooh, a key card. Alright. Draw. I see. Alright, that's funny. Well, I'll discard the card I just drew, which is Alpacc. Enagi Charge. We'll ride Knight of Great Advance, Ascensior, Skill of Ventesta. He's gonna go to the rear guard circle and then soul charge 1 afterwards. Ooh, that was a weird perspective dip. I wonder what that was all about. No matter. Soul charge. What's up? I'm calling Cadwalla to the rear guard circle. Cadwalla swings for 10.
Guard.
Unfortunately, I don't possess 4 more units, so Cadwalla can't activate. Nevertheless, 18 on the Vanguard.
No guard.
Drive chicka chicka. Well, I did that in the reverse order.
That was chick.
I'll pass. Alright.
Discard.
You are discarding a Freischütz Maximum? Ooh, that tells me something.
Ride. Soul Blast. Search.
Lupetzo.
That's all.
You may prefer to rush going first, but going second does give you access to Lupetzo immediately. That's always nice.
Draw. Soul Charge. Call. Energy Charge. Plus TK.
Ooh.
K on the van.
No Gado. No trigger.
Energy Blast 3, operate Lubetzel, draw a card. 10k on the van.
No Gado.
Drive check. Draw trigger. Ichimago.
Damage check it. Biscotti.
Turn end.
Alright. End of the 4th turn. I let some damage go through, but it was for the greater good. Now let's just hope that actually means something here. Stand on draw. Discard Blade Feather Dragon. Raido. Descend on the white wings of fate and restore faith to the fallen. Kiseki no Umesha. Rezael. Skill of Ascensior. I call Painkiller Angel. And now, I activate the order. Forbidoll Surrogate. I search the deck or drop zone for up to 2 grade 3 or grade 4 units with different card names and reveal them. I don't possess any grade 4 units, so we're only going to be calling 2 grade 3s from the deck with different names. Let's go... Sajess? Okay. Where's the other guy? And then let's go Fosado. Oh yeah, it's time. They both call. And now, I'm gonna swing for 10 with Knight of Piercing Cadwalla. Ooh, do I want to do that yet? Ooh, I need to shuffle the deck as well. Yeah, I'll go for 10 right now.
I'll guard with Cardfight.
Alrighty. Cadwalla's skill. Soul Blast Selgaon and retire herself. Look at the top 3 cards of the deck. I don't see any grade 2 or greater, so we're going to instead shuffle and draw a card. Alrighty. Swing with support. Ooh, more indecision on my part. Alright. No, this is how I do it. Swing support, activate skill. We're going to counterblast Biscotti and call from the drop zone. Call back Cadwalla. And since Ventesta gets a continuous 2,000, as long as I have a Rezael Vanguard, this is coming at you hot for 23 on the Vanguards.
No guard.
Twin Drive, first check. Selgaon. And then my second check. It's a heal trigger. I'll recover damage and give power over to Knight of Piercing Cadwalla.
Alright, 1 damage. Over trigger.
Alright.
100 million to the Vanguard.
Knight of Piercing Cadwalla will attack your rear guard.
Yes.
Sajess attacks, activating skill. I'll counterblast 1, but first, let's look at the top card of the deck to decide its placement. I will do nothing. Leave it on the top. This is for 21 on the Vanguard. 31, actually. And then it's going to get the extra 100 million and 10 from your Vanguard. Would you like to guard it?
I'll take it. Alright, whatever it wants to. There we go.
With that, I'll end my turn.
So 10 and draw. Energy charge 3. Discard. Draw trigger. Ride Welstra. Let's go ahead. Soul Blast 1. Discard a crit. I'm going to search my deck for Charge Sheets maximum. And you're in. then I'll want to call for a hive. Counterblast 1. Let's discard. Discard your ramp, and then we'll go and search for let's go search for Welstra and play down this. Do that. That's pretty tough, actually. Go have that back.
One of the weaknesses of Welstra is that it's very counterblast reliant to do a lot of its effects.
Cooking that in. Energy charge 3, draw 1. I see. Okay. Actually makes life a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and Energy Blast 3 to add your hand back to my hand and remove this grade 1 from the top.
Good festival collection card.
Yep. And then let's go ahead and use Welstra effect, counterblast 1. I will put Freischütz Maximum and Llyvarch into the order zone, and we will go ahead and operate Llyvarch. Look at the 5. That's pretty good. That. Here. And then draw a card and soul charge off the Llyvarch.
Your resources are looking fine. You know what? That's right. Let me reciprocate a bit. Move the energy generator over here. We have such organized fields.
Well, I mean, there's so many things going on with Welstra. It's like,
He is the CEO. He demands efficiency and order.
Like, especially on Untap, it's like, dude, I have like 4 fucking orders.
Your order zone requires its own grouping.
I mean, essentially, yeah. Like, I haven't even normally played an order this turn.
You need to.
I could, if I wanted to. That's the thing.
That's true. I'm just shocked you only have one Freischütz Maximum in there.
Yeah, it's kind of rough, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and play down at your end. Energy charge 3 and draw a card.
Oh man, let's go! You're just like having all the energy today. I love it. I mean, Welstra is nothing but energy. So much so that I mean, honestly, I look at him and I think he would make a great mascot for energy drinks. He would.
Alright.
He's spracked out of his mind, Joe.
Yes, this is what we're doing. Alright. So we'll swing on Vanguard, Soul Blast 2. And operate Freischütz Maximum. We'll retire Sajess and -5 KD or Vanguard.
I will damage check the over trigger.
You did.
I stacked that with Sajess.
Okay. I was about to say. Alright, this is going on rearguard.
Yep. Let's see. Alright.
So this will go into Soel. And recharge one.
Although it probably doesn't matter for very much at this point. I guess it'll be for later turn.
Yeah, no. I do need it. Energy Blast 2.
What especially sucks, you've already took your OT too, so it's like, there's no way.
Right. We'll go ahead and use Operate Llyvarch, draw a card, and then Twin Drive. First check. And second check. Alright. That's it. Pass turn.
Okay. Now, I managed to hold you off, but I did use my only CB. So that will make things a little bit weird. I'll energy charge. Alright, let the miracle reverberate around the whole world. Persona Ride. Kiseki no Umesha Rezael. Okay. Now then, I'll move up and call. We're gonna get that persona marker going. Someone called me the protagonist. I guess I might as well live it. Protag power. I don't know why. Now I just look at Welstra. He's like, sponsored by G Fuel. Okay, let's see. Yep, only one way to go about this. I'm gonna Energy Blast 7. And draw a card. Go Rezael. This is for a grand spanking total of 33 on the Vanguards. And he cannot call, unfortunately.
33. Call. Energy Blast 3. Draw 1. Guard 48. This is a 2 to pass.
Copy that. First check. No trigger. Second check. That heal is not going to help. Probably the best way I could put that. I'm going to give 10k power to Fosado anyway, though. Alright, it's a good thing Energy Blasted 7, dug into that. But, I mean, more so than anything, all it really means is I still haven't seen Nilberis. Where is he? He's absent. Come to class. 26 on the Vanguard, which is now 31 due to the 5k from Selgaon.
I'll take it. Damage check.
Selgaon's skill. I better see you on this top 2, Nilberis. You can't be tardy, bro. I called you my faithful friend. You better be faithful now. Bro, this ain't faith. This is I'm getting cheated right now.
It's hurt.
I feel betrayed. Okay. Well, it's Fosado's turn. Another 5,000 power on the boost. This is for do you want the number? 46. Might as well just calc it for you anyway.
Discard Fry for PG.
Nice. Okay. Once again, will convert field to the hand. Well, that particular decision is quite obvious when it's two of the same card. I love seeing that off of Selgaon. It always makes you think that things are going the way it should. Choices are hard anyway. Pass turn. Alright. Hopefully I did some damage there.
Wrong. Persona Ride. Go on. Activate the Rezael. Draw a card. Soul Charge 1.
Wait, now that I think about it, you're gonna deck out pretty soon here at this point. What the heck? When did that happen?
Oh, yeah.
I've ignored you.
Well, I'm thinking. Yes, okay. Need your energy charge. There we go. Alright. Swing, energy blast to operate your Nth. So retire Painkiller.
Painkiller is in pain indeed. To the drop she goes. I'll take a damage. Hi, buddy. Have a good nap. Sleep well. It's time for math class. What's 13,000 minus 10,000, Nilberis? Your fault is what it is.
33 on 3.
I like that math because it tells me to no guard.
I bet. First critical trigger.
Oofies!
Critical.
Not now!
Power plus something. Second attack. Heal trigger.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the tide is I told y'all, David's tough!
Power plus something.
First check. Second check. No triggers.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Yeah, it might be time for me to face my doom.
This is 30 on 3.
I am going to guard that with 2 Orderly Bow Llyvarch.
Okay. We'll go ahead and Soul Blast 2 for Fryheit.
Goodbye, Ventesta.
Yep. Counterblast 1. Bounce. Call. This is 30k on -2.
30k on -2, which means
35.
I would need 35? Okay. I'll guard with Blade Feather and Alpacc.
Okay. This is gonna be a big number.
Honestly, I dig that number because it's just PG.
Yeah.
It's just PG, bro. That's
really
the number.
Alright, Baldur goes into Soul. Top 5. For a grade 2 or higher.
Ooh, you hit me hard.
Not hard enough.
Oh, no!
Turn in.
Draw. You. Okay. Let the miracle descend. Divine skill, Hasuro. Returning all my critical triggers. 1, 2, That was a Ventesta. That was, did it just put back Ventesta? No, it didn't put back Ventesta. Okay, cool. For a second there, I thought it did. Because he's stuck right in between two criticals. 3, 4, and 5.
Apologize for my cough. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I mean, hell, if anything, you're a little bit too quiet. Okay. Let's go ahead and call Nilberis. Calling Painkiller Angel. Calling Selgaon. How many triggers do I got? I've got public knowledge right now. None of the damage zones, so I threw back 5 into the deck, and so it's 1, 2, 3.
3 and drop.
And then there's also the OTL. So there's 4 triggers that are public knowledge to you.
Yep.
Okay. Let's get this going. Attack with support. This is for a grand spanking total of 18. Which isn't a lot, but bear with me.
Go ahead and call Energy Blast 3, draw a card. And guard.
Okay. And what do I want to call from the drop? Honestly, it's got to be more resource cards, right? Yeah, it's got to be more resource cards, so I got to do it this way. First, I move Nilberis to the Soul. I draw a card. And then I'll look at the top 3 cards, or not, top 1 card, and determine its placement by Energy Blasting 3. I'll leave it on top, and then using Painkiller's skill, I'm going to draw that card for the price of a Soul Blast from retiring herself.
Yep.
Alright. Let's go, Rezael. Swing, activating skill. Counterblast a card. I'm going to call from the drop zone. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta do it that way. I'm going to call Cadwalla and Selgaon to the rearguard circle. 13 with triple drive on Welstra.
No guard.
My triple drive. The first check. Yeah. Okay. I'm still in this.
Round out of heals. God damn, man.
Hey, man. I need this. It's my only way. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give 10,000 power over to Fosado once more. Now for my second check. No trigger. My third check? It's a critical trigger. I'm going to give the critical to Welstra. I'm going to give it to Rezael. It's going to go against Welstra. 10,000 goes to Cadwalla. I done goofed.
2 damage checks. 1. And 2.
Okay. Looking good. I swing with support from Selgaon. Selgaon's skill, an extra 5,000 power for the boost. This is 33 on the Vanguard.
Guard. I'll return Wharton and Strazer. And turn this to the right then. Whenever it wants to.
Oh no, he's working on something. He's a chief mechanic. Very busy work.
Very busy, I'm sure. And this is another 5k to make it 38.
See, Nilberis? David attended math class. Alright. Let's see if you remember this cost. Soul Blast 1 and retire. Oh yeah, I need to reveal it. It's a Biscotti.
Sure.
And shuffle. Next up, the Doggo. Look in the top 2. Add 1. Bot deck the other. Swing with support. And another 5,000 power to the boost. It's only 2 rear guards, but it's still more because that's how Welstra plays. We're going 36 on the Vanguard.
43.
Nice. One last time, Selgaon. One to the hand, and then we're going to put the other on the bottom. I'll end my turn with that.
Stand and draw. We'll go ahead and Persona Ride.
Oh, you don't even care about the cards in your deck left. You just want to end his turn. Alright then, bring it on.
Okay. Call.
Combine Rusher. Oh man. Just like old Taizo.
Call. Call. And call. Okay. We attack with the Vanguard. Energy Blast 2. Operate your Nth. Gain 10k, ping you damage.
Alright. My damage check? No trigger. I lose 10,000 power.
Okay, Welstra. Listen up.
You listen here now.
Work with me, goddammit.
Like, no, I haven't had my PTO. Like, you're the CEO. You don't get PTO.
For real. 38.
Okay.
38 on 30.
Garo Biscotti. Activating skill. Counterblast. Draw a card. Once more. Counterblast. Draw a card. Okay. So that'll put me back to normal with you. And you said 38.
38. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That means
40 for a 2 to pass.
Let's see. I think I'm just going to give you the 45 to make it a no pass.
Three triggers, yep.
Okay.
One drive, first check. PG. Second check. No trigger. Alright. Gonna be for 34 on 3. So 35.
35 shield? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Guard, guard, and guard.
Okay. And we swing. +2. Down +1. Actually, this. And then -5, so this is 10, 20, 28 on -2.
No guarded damage check. Okay, front trigger.
Now you're up to 8.
Okay, I'll give only the minus.
And 33.
33, which means I need to be up to 38, which is 30 shield.
Yep.
Activate Blitz Order Heavenly Liberator. Paying my last 2 energy, I look at the top 2 cards of the deck. Come on, baby. Come on, deck. There you go. What do I see? Oh, man. Okay. Sure.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood something. I do have to bounce back the... because Fresh Shoots only calls to an open.
Gotcha. And I'll call both of those triggers. They both get an extra 10,000 shield. Okay.
All you needed was 2 triggers anyways.
Yeah. And as a matter of fact, because of those triggers, I just would have had the 6 damage heal anyway. So, I mean, ooh. You have, what, 4 cards left in your deck?
I do have 4 cards left in my deck, yeah.
Okay. I think I could beat past that. Let's go. Stand and draw. Let the miracle descend one last time. Persona Draido. And Energy Charge. I draw off Persona Ride. I call. And will also call. An extra... How do I want to do this? Alright. Let's go 38 on the Vanguard.
Okay.
28. Still. Okay. Mandatory counter and soul charge. Not bad. Nilberis will swing for 20 on the Vanguard.
Card.
We'll use Nilberis' skill to the soul. Draw a card and then look at the top card of the deck to decide its placement. To the bottom you go. Ike, Rezael. Skill Hatsudo. Counter Blast. We'll call 2. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with this. I'll call Biscotti. And I'll call Sajess. With the skill of Biscotti, since she was placed during her Persona ride, I can Energy Blast or Counter Blast. I think you know which cost I'll be paying. Look at the top 3 cards of the deck, and I can stack one on the top, bot deck and the others. Alright then. This is 23 on the Vanguard. I know the top card of my deck.
No guard.
Twin Driver. Boss to check it. Critical trigger. Alder Rezael. Second check. Critical trigger. Alder Rezael. Yo!
Don't worry, buddy. The game was long over before that. I didn't have a single heal in my deck, so like I kind of like already knew the outcome when I couldn't win last turn. So. I was just respectfully taking my damage there.
You were respectfully allowing the Rezael hit.
it didn't really matter, like, in terms of, like, when I took my damage on that turn, because I was going to have to take it regardless. I was just like, I'll just let Rezael be the one that finishes it.
And of course, here comes the double crit sack, which man, dude. I mean, I say
it's not even
it
a
doesn't matter because like
it's not even a stack at this point.
Yeah, it's more just what do we call it? Double crit flex.
It's more like that's what your deck does. you know, like every time I see Rezael play, I'm always astounded by how easy it is to just like replenish your hand, no matter how much I pushed out of it. Like my turn 4, I pushed so many cards out of your hand, and by the end of your turn 5, you had like 10 cards in hand again. I'm like, this is just such bullshit.
What was kind of wicked was both of us defensively hitting our OT, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I had a judgment call there with that OT where I was like, okay, I can draw this for a shield. That way I don't deny myself CB, I can go hard on you. Or I do take it to try and delay you a turn. And I chose for the latter because I was like, no, I mean, I feel like through and through for every one of these matches, I've had the core central idea with Rezael, which is outlast every other Fated one. It doesn't matter who it is, you can outlast them. Which, if it wasn't for luck, would have not worked against Varga Dragres. But oddly, it actually kind of worked here, but barely.
Yeah, like I told you before coming into this match, I really think Rezael is heavily favored in the Welstra matchup because Welstra blows its load so fast. Like, as long as you survive through the Welstra's, like, first, like, turn 3 and turn 4, the game just gets immeasurably easier. Because he just runs out of steam. I held on to as many pieces as I could so I could push on my last turn, but I was so out of steam. Like, I was so out of cards. And that's just kind of how the matchup rolls. Like, I have to try and win as fast as I can. What makes me a little mad is I was like thinking about playing the Iron Garden, right? Because that's what Nabs keeps trying to tell me to play. And I realized it really wouldn't have mattered on that first turn, but it's fine.
You know, I looked at the Heavenly Bright there. It's like, yes, okay, this is going to be the final 2 Energy Blast. It's going to be the shield I need. And I look at the top 2, I'm like, well, it would have been a trigger anyway, because that Heavenly Bright served a couple purposes, right? Mm-hmm. On one hand, it was supposed to give me like a lot of extra shield, but the other bit there was I wanted it to deck stack, because I think other than maybe Varga, like you were the most aggressive, right? You were the most fast-paced one, so I knew with you, I wanted to rely on the safety net that was Welstra's Divine... I'm not Welstra. Again, I keep messing up the names. With Rezael's Divine Skill. And it didn't have to be. It could have happened. It didn't have to be. It's so weird doing this entire Fated Clash and not once actually relying on Rezael's heal. His heal never came up, if I remember correctly.
It probably shouldn't in most games. It probably shouldn't. It's just kind of there as like a safety net. Like if you know you're going into an explosive turn, then it's like there if you need it. But a lot of the time it should just be to put back crits so you can get triple drive and, you know, hit crits to close games. So that's what I think its main purpose probably is.
Fair enough, right? It's a very multi-utility kind of divine skill, so you do it anyway. Right, there's you could do it for the recycle, you can do it for the drive and just the drive, you can do it for just the safety net. It has a lot of ways you can take it, which is why honestly it's still my favorite divine skill, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that ends the Fated Clash, and at the end of the road we have Rezael as our grand winner, taking home the gold after a really, really weird series of just constant matches again and again and again. I swear, he needs a break. He needs to go sit on the sofa and have Liel come over and say, "How was your day, honey?" And he's going to say, "Long." But still, a really, really good tournament. So many good matches here. These decks felt very comparable with each other in some form or fashion, and the added bit of the side deck was probably the thing that really made this somewhat special. There's something superb about being able to go into a Vanguard fight and actually play very specific cards against your opponent, and your opponent also doing the same and understanding the matchup prior, because then there's some thinking to it, right? There is that sense of outwitting each other that supersedes the very RNG nature of this game, especially for something like Standard, right? With the existence of the Overtrigger and, you know, the lesser degree of strong shields, like no G-Guards or anything like that. Of course, RNG did decide a couple games. I mean, I decided the last one. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be here right now, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. But still, it made them incredibly interesting and thought-provoking. So, with that, I want to ask you guys a question down below. Would you guys want to see a Fated Clash occur again? Maybe with different decks, or heck, not even with Fated ones. It could be other ideas, like maybe the original 6 decks for Overdress, or perhaps we can do a Fated Clash with the 6 glitter units. Although with that one, it'd be only fair to do it after Michu gets her upgraded form, so she doesn't lag behind everyone else. Let me know if that sounds like a good idea for y'all, because we can keep this series going. It was really, really cool to go through this, and honestly, I think it also makes for a lot of engagement from the community. Everyone taking their bets on who's going to win, analyzing the games just as we analyze the game, and also for us to players trying to see how we can potentially outwit one another. Fantastic time overall, and I'm glad you guys stuck with us through the journey here. For those of y'all who have watched to the end of the video here, thank you for doing that and being patient with us. I appreciate you all. Anyway, with that said, if you guys did like this content, then go ahead and check out the other Vanguard videos that I've got in my channel description. We've got top 10s, fight nights, anime reactions. The recent Divines Season 1 just passed, so you can go ahead and check out the finale and catch up on the whole season if you haven't already. Hint, hint. Tier list, the whole shebang. And with that said, take care. God bless.